As y'all know right now, the NBA Western Conference Finals is going on. If you want to ask me, I got OKC. That's another video. We're going to get into that debate later. And as y'all can tell, I was extremely wrong by that. Now, with that being said, watch this video. Y'all going to see some of my reasoning and the points that I made behind that statement. But, it's looking rough out here, y'all.
And you guys kept sweeping and everybody kept, remember all like the local guys would show up with their brooms like, hey Shaquille, here's a broom for all your sweeps. You're like, yeah, I've heard that joke before.
Okay, bro. Hey Shaquille, here's a broom for all your sweeps. I don't think nobody said that. They might have brought the brooms to the stadium. Ain't nobody say that.
Something about that young Harper. Oh my God. This kid is fabulous. He's so fabulous. So, you can get in
Harper nice. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
the system. I've always called it Spurs.
I don't feel like he doing nothing like overly crazy right now in this series though. Right now, like to be honest with y'all, bro, I'm not even gonna hold you. Especially from game, what was that just happened yesterday? Because game 6 is today. So game 5, bro. This is why I believe that OKC is gonna win this series, right? Because you gotta remember, Victor Wembanyama had a great game, game 1. He had another great game at home. What was that, game 3? We haven't seen him have those 2 caliber games back to back. If y'all watched that game last night or yesterday, whenever game 5 was, whenever you see this video, he looked dog tired. He did not want to be in the paint. Bro was at the 3-point line the whole time. I don't know what he was doing, but he was not living in that paint. It wasn't until like the 3rd quarter he finally decided to touch the paint. Then he want to give his whole team a speech and all this when you ain't even doing what you supposed to do. Now, don't get me wrong, Slim. I like the Spurs. I'm not a Spurs hater, but OKC just got it, Slim. And you got to think about it. OKC just won game 5. They going down there to San Antonio tonight. And even if they lose, all they got to do is win one more game. That's the whole kill, bro. And even if they lose tonight, they're going to be back in OKC. So I just got them, bro. I'm not going to lie. Like, I got OKC all the way in this one. Spurs is a nice team, but they need another dog other than Wembanyama and Castle. Harper is decent. Of course, they got De'Aaron Fox, but he's dealing with injuries. Vassell, I'm not sure if it's Vassell or Vassell. They cool and they hit shots and all that, bro. But if Castle and Wemby ain't playing to the top of their game, them guys ain't either. But what we see with OKC is Shea can be having a off game, and the other guys coming off the bench. Bench players getting 40 and almost 50 points off the bench. So come on now.
Cause OKC to panic a little bit because you know he's having this way with shit. And then listen, every time they put Caruso on him, that should be a sign of disrespect and he should be looking to score. So if he dominates, if he's all over.
I ain't gonna lie though, love. Like, so I heard what he said about Chet, right? Chet like showed up this last game in game 5. I ain't gonna lie, I had a lot of criticism about Chet because I'm saying, Chet, you almost the same size as Wemby, bro. If anybody should be out there giving Wemby any bump, Hartenstein out there giving Wemby bump. Williams out there giving Wemby bump. Caruso out there giving Wemby bump. All these guys giving them bump. I'm not even saying you got to be better than Wemby, Chet. You just got to give them some bump. But this last game, I don't know if y'all peeped it. Chet like dunked on Wemby, bro. They didn't count the basket. And Wemby got a hand on the ball. Chet dunked on him though, bro. I'm not going to lie to you, Slim. So y'all got to go back and watch that tape. And what Chet had this last game? How many points did Chet have? In game 5, Chet had 16 points. I think that was the most of this whole entire series, y'all. Because he was used to getting, what, like 10 and 12? Nah, we need at least 15, 16 out of you. I would love to see 20, but I don't know. That might be asking a little bit too much out of him. He just got to give Wemby bump. Put a body on Wemby. Give him some bump. Give him a little shoulder here and there just to let him know that you here and you ain't playing with him. Something has to happen.
And defensively for the Spurs, I don't think they need to panic every time the SGA gets the ball. You know, games that they lost, they were dealt with him at, you know, half court damn near, and he was able to, you know, the great player that he is, he was able to, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
I picked the Spurs.
One of the things that the Spurs got to stop doing, though, man. Shout out to my man SGA. They got to stop picking them up at half court, bro. Because you already see Castle getting these dumb, stupid fouls, just being overly aggressive in the wrong moment. Shoulder checking, bumping. Especially when OKC is at home, you know they're going to get that call, bro. So I don't even know why he tries that. But Shea is just too good, bro. He's too good under pressure. I seen y'all see he made Wemby fall too. He ain't just gonna act like he did not make Wemby fall off the us. He said, come in the lane, excuse me, hesitation, step back, with the shot. Oh my goodness. And Wemby didn't alter that shot because he was on the floor. He couldn't put his hand up. So y'all gotta stop playing with my man SGA, bro. He's the MVP for a reason. 2-time MVP back-to-back. And he going to the championship back-to-back and winning that jump. I'm not gonna lie. The Knicks are not beating OKC, bro. Cat gonna come out. He gonna come out strong in the first game. He gonna want to give him some bump. He gonna give Chat some bump. I'm not gonna lie. But Hartenstein, he gonna kind of match Cat's energy. I don't know who's taller between the two. I'm pretty sure they're around a similar height, within a few inches of each other. But look, man, the only advantage the Knicks have over OKC is that they are well rested because they swept the Cavs. But the Cavs, bro, come on, bro. Y'all shouldn't. I feel like Detroit deserved to win that series. They should have won. I don't know what they did that last game. I ain't even watch it. But I definitely had my eyes on Detroit winning that Cavs series going against New York. I just felt like it would have been a little bit more bump, bro, because Detroit is hungry. They might not be the most talented team. Of course, they got Cade Cunningham. They got, what's his name? That twin, Robinson, I think his last name is. They got some other key players over there. But they OKC, bro. OKC is just different, Slim. If OKC can keep this core team that they got for the next, forget 10, 12 years, if they can just keep this for the next 5 years, 5, 6 years, OKC is the reason why I really started watching basketball again, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because after a while, I stopped watching the game, y'all. It was kind of getting boring. Cavs, Warriors, back-to-back every year. Ain't nobody want to see that, y'all, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
If I was a Spurs, I'd say, okay, SGA, get 50.
He talking about if I was the Spurs, tell SGA to get 50. SGA don't have to get 50. He got Caruso. He got Williams when Williams plays. He got, what's his name, little brother, short youngin, that be hitting them threes out the corner pocket. He got guys coming off the bench that ain't played all series. Coming off the bench, hitting their first couple shots in a row. Like they been in the game all year. So SGA don't gotta get 50. That's what people don't understand. He's a facilitator. That first quarter, maybe even first half, he passing, he dumping, he seeing what the defense doing. That's when he goes in. He don't have to get 50, y'all. My man SGA is the MVP for a reason.
My advice is to him, he has to be super aggressive because, at his size, with his skill set, to be super aggressive, the world has to panic.
I agree.
And when they panic, they're going to do what they always do. Send guys at them. Now, when they send guys at you, you can get Castle involved. You can get all your... Let me tell you something about that young Harper. Oh my God.
What is he talking about? He talking about the other team. I ain't gonna lie, man. I agree with Shaq on this one, Slim, because look, you got to remember, bro. My man got the same build as Kobe, right? My man Shea looked like how Kobe did later in his career. 24 Kobe, not number 8 Kobe. 24, well advanced in his career. Already got some championships under his belt. That poised, step back. He ain't really doing no whole bunch of threes looking like a torpedo like he used to back in the day, Kobe. But my man got that confidence. He got that swag. And I love his shot, bro. His shot, I don't know how he gets his shot off at the last second and it still go in. But I do want to see him be a little bit more aggressive. I understand, like I just said, he wants to feel the defense out and all that. Sometimes you got to go straight in, bro. When SGA is aggressive, when he's attacking, Shawty Jai unstoppable, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. So with that being said, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. That just goes to show you that I'm human. And I say the wrong stuff sometimes. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I really thought OKC was about to pull away with it. 2-time back-to-back MVP. And I thought they was gonna go 2-time back-to-back championships. I was wrong. You feel me? So feel free to cook me in the comments. Put your comments down there. Let me know how wrong I was. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is the first video on the new sports channel. If y'all like these types of videos, please like the video, man. Let me know that you like it. And let me know that these videos are worth being made. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with somebody. It's your boy DK, and I'm gone.